So, hello everyone, I'm Jesús Copado.
I'm Daniel Cazalla.
And this is another somehow movie-themed AI for ILIAS presentation by SURLABS. Before starting, we would like to use the stage to congratulate our colleagues for the AI talks. It is quite important for ILIAS not to lag behind in AI, in technology, and I think we got a really nice overview of what's going on in ILIAS. We saw the really nice set of tools that live was presented, and now it's our turn.
Our first AI talk was back in 2023, in Fürth, where Jesús presented AI chat for ILIAS, the repository plugin which creates a chat with an external language model. A plugin I created while he was traveling around Europe. AI chat allows you to use different AI providers, like OpenAI for cohesive and fast answers, Ollama to use open source model on your own server, and GBDG, a good option in Europe if you want to keep your data inside the EU. With AI chat, you can choose what works with for you.
Yep. We keep improving AI chat, and we would like also to use this opportunity to thank the University of Freiburg, the University of Marburg, and the Katholische Hochschule Nordrhein-Westfalen, because they funded the AI chat plugin and the latest features they came in. AI chat was ILIAS' first chapter into the AI realm. And today we will continue this adventure by introducing you a new plugin, or should I say component? It's like not
Come
clear.
on, we don't have time for philosophical questions.
Okay.
Today we would like to introduce AI Pick.
Yeah. So we will show you how AI Pick works, but I guess by the name you can get it, right?
AI Pick helps teachers create image for their course page. You just write what kind of image you want, and the system creates it using AI.
Yeah, and now it's time to ask you, do you have any suggestions for the image we are going to create? Does anyone have any suggestion? Sorry? Advertising for ILIAS. Okay.
It works with services like DALL-E, Stable Diffusion, or any other API you choose.
Yeah, and you can decide the style. We will use realistic style for this test. Let's see. Okay. So now the image is being created.
AI Pick helps teachers make content more visual and interesting, especially when there is no perfect image online.
Yeah, and that happens sometimes that you don't know where to find an image, or you have to Google for it.
Well,
I think we should give a little bit more of context, right, to the prompt. I'm gonna write a different one. For example, so let's try with this. Let's try with giving a little bit more of context. You know, they are already talking about it, but the most context you give to the LLMs, the better answer you are getting for them. Yeah. So while it's doing it, this is a plugin we just created in the last days. Looks like feasible, right? I mean, so this is what AI Chat does. Of course, you can download the image. Yeah. Of course, if you save it, it is safe in the learning module. And, well, With AI Peak, you don't need to go elsewhere. You can do everything within ILIAS, so that's nice, and that's something that changed the way of work while creating content. I mean, you have been, like, for 30 years, you have been going to Google or whatever place to find the perfect image, and now you can do it directly in ILIAS. Well, I hope you like this, this tool. We presented in 2023 AI Chat. And, well, I mean, we love the support that the ILIAS community has given to us, and we would like to keep working on AI stuff for ILIAS. And as a way to thank the love you gave to us, next week we will release AI Peak for ILIAS 9 under the MIT license for all of you to use it. All right, so that was the first chapter of 4 that we are going to show you today. And, well, we will continue with something familiar you might have already heard today about.
It is a complete RAG system. RAG means Retrieval Augmented Generation. I know the name sounds complex, but the idea is simple. It's a method that helps AI give better results. Before the AI writes something, it looks for useful information in a collection of documents. Then it uses this information to generate a text. This makes an answer more accurate based on real data. Soon, teachers will be able to upload PDF files like lesson notes or academic papers, choose content from ILIAS like learning modules or page, and use this content to help the AI give better answers. We have prepared a small demo integrating the program of this conference, and now AI Chat can answer questions with this content.
And now we're going to show you. So this is AI Chat. You have already heard about it. We presented it in 2023. But this version of AI Chat has a RAG system in the background. And when I say a RAG system, it means a complete RAG system. You can upload as many information as you want, and that obviously will make, you will need a better hardware for that, of course, but the system is prepared for be as big as you need it. And yeah. Okay, so here you have the answer.
Instead of trust only on the model general knowledge, responses will be grounded in material selected by the instructor.
And in this case, what it was included, as my colleague said before, is the conference program. So we send the conference program into the RAG system, and now you can ask whatever you want to know about the ILIAS conference, and our AI Chat with the RAG will answer you.
Okay.
So that was chapter 2.
Well, this is a video with the same content.
Okay, so we can go. Yeah, because it was not clear if we would show you the live demo or not, but, well, it looks like it's working.
It's working.
And now we are going to tell you about, like we have done for the last 3 or 4 talks we did about AI, about the regulatory framework in Europe, which since the last talk in September 2024 hasn't changed a lot, to be honest. Every country, every EU country should create their own institutions for AI before August this year. Most of the countries have already done it, like Germany, Spain, and so on. And I'm sorry, but they didn't find information about Switzerland, but I guess they will do it like in a cantonal way, like as usual. And yes, the European law is not complicated to understand. The most risk the system has, the more restricted it is. It's like that will be the main rule for that. And there is also some other points, many points. The law is really low, but there is an important point that is that all the systems, independently of the level of risk, they should have a human modus. That means the humans should have the opportunity to do what AI is doing, so they can take the control over the action. That's something that should be present in all AI systems. And the good point regarding LMS, as we are mainly in education here, the critical point is when AI is deciding the future of students. In that case, if AI is deciding the future of students, in that case, that LMS with AI will be considered a high-risk system from the AI perspective. In any other case, this would be a low-risk system. I mean, we can develop whatever, but of course have more restrictions, the high-risk system, and for that reason, we had some ideas in mind that AI can somehow check the knowledge of the student, but we are going in a different direction. So we are keeping in everything you will see today, we are keeping on the low-risk side. So yeah, it's easy for everyone to adapt it if you want to use it. And please, for the next chapter, remind that SURLABS always likes to comply with the law, with every law, okay? And now, we are about to cross the gates of void, the dark portal. Please don't panic, okay? But if we are in 2025 and we are talking about AI,
it's time to talk about agents.
So now we changed the name of the presentation and the style somehow. Now we are looking for the license to innovate. And yet, so before showing you the agent, we are going for the third tool, which is not exactly an agent, but we are already testing it with some customers. And well, Danny will tell you more about this tool.
This is an automatic ILIAS course creator. Let me quickly show you how it works. First, upload your PDF files with the content you want to use in your course. Set course details like course title, write a short description, and decide how many learning modules you want. The system suggests titles for each learning module, and you choose how many pages each module should include. And the system creates the full course automatically. It adds the learning module and fills them with the content based on your PDF. These course creators tools integrate internal ILIAS functions to directly create course, modules, and content inside ILIAS, language models to help understand and process your request correctly, and a RAG, exactly what we saw a moment ago. Why did we create this first? Because it allows us to test everything carefully in a controlled environment, and easiest to see what works well and what needs improvement before creating a real agent that decides things on its own.
Yeah, so we went to go directly to the agent, but we found that for the purpose we want to use the agent, we need first this tool. And we are going to show you this tool in a video, but if you want later, because it takes like some time to create the course, if you want, we can show you live later how it works. So in this case, we are giving them the famous Transformers paper that starts everything we are seeing today. And of course, we are some of the steps here has been fast forward because, as I mentioned before, it takes some time to create it. But be sure that as the hardware is progressing, and as, of course, the software too, it will be created much faster, I would say.
Yeah.
And now let's show you what our course creator. Remember, this is not the agent. This is the course creator tool.
Exactly. And this is the result.
Okay. So it's mainly with all the course creator to create one learning module. So this is the learning module with the information that the course creator found in the PDF. We upload it to our rack system.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it's time.
Now, we have built a real AI agent based on what we learned from this first tool. This agent is able to do tasks directly inside ILIAS, like creating new users, creating course and learning modules, creating question and test, and creating interactive HTML learning modules, which can include things like interactive simulation, custom activities, and much more. The idea is very simple. You just tell the agent your goal, and
yeah, and the agent will work. That's as easy as that. And you will see it here.
It's like having a very smart assistant that does the technical and administrative work. So you can focus more on teaching or other important stuff.
So by following the European law, the agent has to confirm, so a human has to confirm every step, and there you can see that the human say yes and everything's fine.
Approve.
I mean, of course, this is our first attempt. We will improve the user interface and so on, but, well, it was a nice adventure to create this tool, to be honest.
So we can see the result.
And now let's check the results.
Exactly. This is the course, and this is the test.
So for the questions, I get there are like multiple choice or single choice question. The agent decided which were the question. We say nothing.
And the learning module HTML can do things like this.
So that was in the prompt. In the prompt, we tell the agent to create stuff like this, and agent can do really well HTML, CSS, and so on, as you can see.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. So that was, of course, our agent is under internal testing. We are not, at the moment, the agent is not productive. But the other tools, they are. Of course, we will release AI Peak next week for everyone to use it. We are already testing with some customers the course creator. And we are open to work with institutions, with companies, with other service providers, in case they think they are interested in our work. We are a passionate development team that we like to be innovative, and yes, so we are of course open to work with all of you. And
that was all we had to show you today, and now it's time for questions.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Are there any questions?
We will answer ourselves, not our agent, for the question, in case there is anyone. So there is one question there.
Okay. Ich glaube, wir können die Fragen jetzt, wenn sie laut sind, auch so ins Publikum.
Yeah. My question is just, is it possible to use this tool with different languages, or is it based on English currently?
No. So, for example, the agent and I guess so all the tools we have prepared, they have been set for this presentation into English, but they are developed. So if you speak them to German, they will answer you in German. So that's how it works.
If you can test the agent in German, you can try.
Well. Yep.
Why?
Any other questions?
No.
Yeah, so I don't know, do we have more time or it's?
Well, 1 more minute.
Then, I mean, we can show you that maybe later because it lasts for more than 1 minute. But yes, if you speak in German, if you write in German, it will answer in German.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you, Jesús. Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.